when we walk this planet, and we take in things like software on a computer. Now you can program something to be good, or it's what goes in, and what's assimilated can also be bad. We're like sponges. A lot of us don't know it, but we absorb things. And when you're immersed into a illusion, a construct, it may seem real. It's nothing. Now understand that every single thing that we immerse ourselves in this existence, how do we know what is actually real and what is not? How do we make a comparison? Within ourselves, how do we do that? Most on this planet believe that this is all real. And it is not. You can see the dilemma. How does one come out and escape or move out of that if they don't know that it is not? Now, the lower frequencies of this planet like to keep it that way. So, when they continue to suppress, distract, manipulate, guide different humans, television, reading material, internet, magazine, all that stuff. The only place that one can go is within. That's this meditation today, within. Now, there's a journey ahead of all of us. And the journey is up to each one of us. And that involves you. It's not about everybody else, it's about you. Because it's up to each one of us to increase our vibrational frequency, to expand ourselves out of this trap. And it is a trap. It's not only a trap for your bodies, it's a trap for your gods. Because when you know within your heart mind that you are more than a human body in a three-dimensional, low-frequency existence, where everything is lack of. Everything is scraping and trying and surviving and worrying and, off and on through our lives. It's implanted from the beginning. So, like I said, it's like software. People become programmed from the child through life. They view things certain ways. Some are not open or relaxed enough to understand where they're going, what they're in, what their interaction is. And happens with that is that, and they don't think this, but they're lost. Can you understand that when we come into this body, most of us there's no memory there, right? Now, when you come into that baby body in utero, and you say you're in the maternity ward, and you're looking out, if you're in a hospital, maybe you're in a midwife or, home delivery, that's different. Still, though, you see all these things, you're in a new body, and a lot of us remember fragments, that we were in another body before this. And so what happens is that we begin, and that it takes a bit. Oh, look at that. We got new hands. Amazed at everything around you because you're looking at through new eyes and your new mind. And this all is within. It's all about being within. So we begin to realize that how do we move ourselves out of this debacle? How do we do it? How do we get ourselves out of it? From within. It's the only way. From within and from counseling with your God. See, because in the baby body, you're going to be influenced. You have parents, hopefully. They teach you. They're your guides in the physical world. You grow up. You obtain teachings from those who are around you. And even if you're orphan, you still are going to be taught by somebody. And this is where it begins with the civilization. If the repeat continues each generation, things don't get any better. They deteriorate from generation to generation. So it is a constant practice for each, and we choose this. It's up to us. For each and every one of us to be in higher frequency. This is, as you understand, and tonight I will go into it quite deeply on the TFCC, but as you understand things, they are not truth. They are a construct to keep you fooled and to keep you distracted, and basically to keep you imprisoned. This is why a lot of you, and I feel a lot of your vibrations, your frequencies, you say to yourselves that, and I know you've done this, you say, it's not right here, something's not right. I don't know, it's not good. I don't feel this way, and that's the heart mind. That's the God within, speaking, communicating with you. Because I will share something with all of you. You have with your God, the God within. You can go anywhere and do anything in any part of the universes. There's no edict. And there's never been an edict where you have to incarnate over and over again on one planet, period. It's all contrived. You ever hear of gods being incarcerated forever, or distracted, or seduced and enticed? That's what happens here on this planet. It's not the only planet that this is happening. So within, you begin to understand it starts with you. It is you raising your vibrational frequency. Okay? It is you moving out of the matrix. It is your decision, your commitment to you. No one's telling you. No one can tell you, force you, cajole you. But on this planet, they trick you. They trick you. And since we as gods we like attention. We're drawn to it. We like the interaction. So this is a release. You releasing yourself from a bondage of being ignorant. Okay, that's not stupid. It's ignorant just means that you don't have the knowledge. You just don't know. You're aware. Which keeps you in this downward spiral. Which keeps you there. So, this is about within. Communing with yourself, your higher self, your God, your soul, and having it assist you with your understanding while you're in this 3D. How do you remove yourself from this third dimensional frequency? How do you elevate out, move upward into more joy, bliss, and love, peace, and kindness, and generosity? You start within. And once you start, it is a joy to progress, to advance, where your knowledge, your understanding starts pouring forth, where the collective consciousnesses of the universe start communicating with you more and more, where Source begins to create with you and understands you where you are from head to toe, always has, but yet your conduit has been blocked. It's because how you have been molded in that body throughout your life, your existence here. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, and I'm sure most of you are, and while I talk, you're going to want to relax. So, while you relax, and to do that, you want to move into the now. It's not that easy at times. Moving into the now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, not 10 minutes from now, not when an event or something happens and you go, oh my gosh, what? You are always in the now. Always in the now. So when you move into the now, and you don't go into the past to create your future, and you don't go into the future to create your past, you're in the now, you begin to relax. You'll find that the body relaxes, the shoulders drop, you de-stress, your anxiety leaves, your worries and stresses and fears, your self-anxiety, your criticism of yourself, your low self-esteem, all of these things begin to peel off of you. And the reason for that is that you're only in the now. You're not entertaining all of these things. So therefore, the mind can't create them, can't create things, worry, stress, fear. And you're operating from the heart-mind. The heart-mind oversees the mind. So, as you're doing this, as you're relaxing in the now, you want to breathe. And you want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you breathe in through the nose, you want to hold at 1001, 1002, 1003, and then you exhale through the mouth. You want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. Now, while you breathe in, you breathe in and hold it 1001, 1002, 1003 through the nose. Why then you exhale through the mouth? Why do you hold it? For those of you who are new, why do you hold your breath? Because your breath is always in the now. It cannot be anywhere else but the now. So when you hold your breath, it moves you to focus on the now. You focus on your breathing. Unfortunately, the majority of humanity shallow breathes. And what that means is that they don't pay attention to the breathing, and they shallow breathe, which is only taking in about 18% oxygen. It's not good for the body. But most humans shallow breathe. So, as you're breathing in, you breathe in divine positive energy. What is divine positive energy? Divine positive energy comes from Source. All that there is, ever has been, never will be. Mother, Father, God are part of Source. Prime Source, Creator God is part of Source. We're all family. We're all one. We're all love. So when you're breathing in divine positive energy, it communicates to us, it communicates, your kingdom is within you. All that you seek is within you. You do not need programming. It is within you. All you have to do is turn within to know where you go, where you can ascend to. You know it. You all do. It's just been blocked. Mostly by you. So, when we begin to understand that within is the secret, it's the key. It answers all your questions that you've had forever. And the way you do it is you uplift your frequency by being in joy, by being in happiness, and bliss, and love, and caring, and generosity, and kindness. Valuing life as the highest value in the universe. This is how you do it. It's not like you walk into some kind of a corridor and boom, you're transported there. It is up to you. So, as you breathe out, you're breathing out any of the things that would cause you to block yourself. You know what it is? It's going with the flow. And no matter what, you're in the flow. You know why you're in the flow? because you're in the now. You're in the now. Now, what does that mean? It means that if you look into the future, okay, plan things. How many of you have experienced where it doesn't work out? Okay. Things don't happen right. Whenever you start to get worried, stressed, feared, or upset, it will change the very fabric of the course of your day even. But you don't know that. See? You ever had a situation that comes up where all of a sudden things, you start getting that feeling, worriness, that anxiety, something's, and if you calm and you go into love, it's gone and everything works fine. It is us. Any little thing that may happen that disrupts our direction. Most of us panic, go off, which literally opens the floodgates for more happenings to take place. It's like a domino effect. You ever experience that? Something happens, and you're going, oh my gosh. And so you get into that low frequency. And the low frequency, like a vacuum, pulls a whole bunch more in. And then you have something else happen. Then you have something else, and then you get more stress and fear. What's going on? I can't believe this day of mine. That's why it happens. For only we, creators, gods, do that. That's what we do. And most of us aren't aware. This goes out. We're letting this go. This awareness, this knowledge that we have, we keep the knowledge and the awareness of the things that keep us from us moving, progressing, ascending, moving up in higher and higher frequency. So now we fold into our heart mind, and we literally effortlessly float up into the neck area of our bodies, and we're just floating there in total peace. No noise, no interruptions, total peace, joy, deep eternal love in the now. We're immediately embraced, not the chest hug embrace, the full body embrace. Picture that. You're fully embracing your God in a full body embrace. Now, when you see people put their hands together in a prayer form, you know what that really means? It's bringing the God with the body and bringing them together. So, you become one. Heaven on earth. God is the heaven. The kingdom of God within you is the heaven, and the body is the earth. We create paradise. And so when we make this merge, we're protected. We're always protected 24/7. It's just that we stop the protection because we drip and dip into the lower frequencies, which then open up the windows and doors to vacuum in all of the lower frequencies to attract more of the same while we're down there. It's the difference between being in a beautiful garden with roses and flowers and scents and beautiful butterflies, everything, and then dropping down in raw sewage. That's the comparison between the low 3D frequencies and the higher frequency realms. So you're encased in emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. The violet blue flaming purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. The white fire, the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the golden white pink light of Prime Source, Creator God, Mother, Father God, Source, Creation, our family. These are all part of our energy. These are all part of our frequencies that we wield. Raphael holds it. He lets us know we can use it anytime we want. The same with Archangel Michael. we use these frequencies and energies. And we're encapsulated in them. And the only thing that can penetrate it is deep eternal love. That's it. Nothing else, no matter how hard it tries. Now, the only thing that can change is you. You. How you view it. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle of light. Many gods coming together. And we encircle the equator of the planet. And we pull the energy of the God within up over the planet and below the planet in its atmosphere, in its surrounding space. In all of the planets in this system. Purify the atmosphere. Clean the water, the soil. We eliminate all the pollutants, all the low frequencies, because that's what the pollutants are, they're low frequencies. How were they created? They were created by us. This is about understanding so, we begin to float up above the planet, effortlessly. You feel your frequency, your heart mind, your God, continues to become more in joy as you literally move upward. And as we do this, we are compelled to call upon our other brothers and sisters, the other parts of the one. All of the light energy beings who are of the highest and deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, and joy, peace, generosity, tranquility, benevolence, and happiness, who are from all densities, universes, dimensions, existences. And they come in the Gugaplexes. And understand that a Gugaplex will fill this entire universe. Understand, this isn't a figment. These beings join us. They fill the universe. They come in arm in arm, hand in hand. That is why we're in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude. And they are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude. And we are all love. And we are all one. This is why, as they come in, can you see the light expand exponentially, massively? We call upon the archangels, seraphim, cherubim, archetypes, all of them, all of this civilization. They are of the highest, deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love. They are in pure joy and bliss. They have assisted us for a very long time in love, in joy, in peace, in kindness. They come, and they come in the trillions, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us. We are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude for them. They are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude for us. And we are all love, and we are all one. We call upon the Ascended Masters. Ascended Masters are those who have learned how to escape matrix. They are out of body. They have been assisting us for a very long time as well. There are many of them, too many names to share here, so we only share a few. They are the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and the deepest care, understanding, peace, and they come. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Buddha, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Moria, Abundantia, Gaia, all of them. And guess what? They come. And they come in many, many, many more. And they join us arm in arm, hand in hand. They are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude for us, and we are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude for them. We are all love, and we are all one. We call upon all of the inhabitants of hollow earth, inner earth, Agartha, and beneath earth. All of these civilizations who are of the highest and deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, because those that aren't cannot. And the highest of generosity, peace, joy, bliss, caring. And guess what? They come. And they come in the billions. And they join us arm in arm, hand in hand. And our light is spectacular, magna-glorious, ever-expanding. Our joy is increased. We are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude for them. And they are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude for us. And we are all love, and we are all one, and our light continues to expand. And what is that light? It is deep, eternal love. We call upon all the off-worlders, galactics, all of those civilizations who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love, who are in generosity, peace, kindness, caring, tranquility, benevolence. They have assisted us in our evolution. They have assisted us in our enlightenment. They have assisted us in our freeing ourselves from bondage and ascension. They are all only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can come. And they join us arm in arm, hand in hand. They merge. We are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude for them as they are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude for us. It is important that we keep gratitude as a constant. We are all love. We are all one. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed in this life, ascended out of body, in all lifetimes that we've inhabited. They who are of the highest and deepest eternal love from the highest and deepest eternal love, in generosity, kindness, happiness, and joy. They come, arm in arm, hand in hand, in the billions. And we are all love. We are all one. we call upon all of the light energy beings who decided to be housed in the following forms on and in this planet and this now. They are of the highest, deepest eternal love, only from the highest, deepest eternal love. They are in a generosity, kindness, sharing, peace, benevolence, and tranquility. And the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the dwarfs, the gnomes, trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaid, the dolphins, the whale, Pegasus unicorn, and many, many, many more. And we are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude for them, as they are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude for us. And they come in the trillions, colors, sizes, shapes that we have never viewed. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us. And we are all love, and we are all one. And our light expands. We look up and we see our meditative spirit, holding all of our meditations in perpetual motion. And it can be seen, setting center circle, it can be seen, heard, and felt in all dimensions, densities, existences, universes. Because we intend it so. And because we are God's. And because we are Source. And we foresee deep eternal love to saturate this entire universe and all of its systems and all of its constructs. Everything. And everywhere it is seen, heard, and felt, it transforms the lower frequencies. It moves all the frequencies into higher, higher form and higher, higher harmonics. And it continues to do so as we continue to set it in motion. You can feel it flooding you as I am talking. You can feel it saturating your entire body, head to toe, inside and out. And your God. You can feel this great awakening within you. Your God and you are in full communication. There is no fear, anxiety, or stress. It is open, deep, eternal love communication. When there is no love, there is low frequency. And there is no love, there is destruction. Death. As they put it here on earth. God's leaving bodies. We see this, we know this. So, we continually progress, advance into higher frequencies, and we sustain those frequencies. They are not intermittent. Meditative sphere talks to us constantly. It saturates us constantly. You feel your knowingness, your commune with your God. You are free. Free to expand, free to elevate yourself, free to increase and intensify your higher frequencies. More and more and more in deep eternal love, generosity, kindness, happiness. For you. This will spill out to everything. You will view everything differently. You will see all things, no matter their appearance, no matter if they are ugly, bad, you love them. Look down on the planet and we see all of our brothers and sisters in all life, including Gaia herself. We see it all. We flood it with this awareness. We communicate with their gods. We continually intend and move the frequencies by our actions higher and higher. Many will awaken to this understanding. Many will advance. This is the joy, but it is always up to them. All we do is shower them with every bit of positive high frequency continually. And we love them deeply. And we love all things deeply and eternally. Most importantly, we love ourselves. All of us. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. We are love. How can we not love ourselves? It's love. Isn't that interesting? We move out of the matrix, this will become crystal clear. And that's what we're doing. We are moving out of the matrix. I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. to your knowingness, this is paramount. Moving yourself continually out of the matrix by increasing your higher vibrational frequencies and harmony. Moving more into love, peace, joy, happiness. And the interesting thing is that not only is it inside of you, it's all around you. It's just been distorted. So, loving all things, people have a response to that. Oh, that's tough. I don't really care for people. They're here and there, and I don't really like them here and there. And so what happens is that they step in between themselves, and they stop that. You must flow. You must be free-flowing. There is no room for hate, anger. That is lower vibrational frequency. That's this matrix. Take it with you the rest of the day into the evening and night, into the following morning. Feel it. Be it. Never again ignore the God within, for it is always with you, there for you. We will have a TFCC tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern on this line, and we will have our meditation at, I believe, at 3 p.m. Eastern.